I'm going to go through this 5-minute language review to show you kind of how we go through it in class. That way you kind of know a little bit more about how to go through these and mark them the way that I've marked them. So on this first box, it says place a check mark by the correctly written compound sentences. Compound sentences are two sentences that are joined together with a comma conjunction or a comma fanboys. Okay, and if you remember, fanboys are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. They're used as conjunctions. Conjunctions join two ideas together, whether it's two words, two phrases, two subjects, two predicates, or two sentences in this case. When we're joining two sentences together to make a compound sentence, we have to have a comma conjunction, not just a conjunction like normal. Okay, so number 1 says baby sharks are 5 feet long at birth, but they grow to be around 15 feet long. There is a comma conjunction right here, comma but, okay? And when we see this comma conjunction, we need to check if the left side is a complete sentence and the right side is a complete sentence. And the way that I like to remember this is complete on the left, complete on the right. Comma conjunction, they never have to fight, because when we put two sentences together, they like to fight each other, so we have to break them up with a comma conjunction. So let's check this left side of the comma conjunction to see if it is a complete sentence. I know that baby sharks are 5 feet long at birth. Okay, it makes sense to me, but we need to make sure that it has all of its parts. So we're going to break this sentence at the verb. Are is my linking verb. Okay, so I'm going to break my sentence right here. On this side is the subject, and on this side is the predicate. The verb side is the predicate, the noun side is the subject. So this sentence is about baby sharks. What are baby sharks? They're 5 feet long at birth. So we have the complete predicate. It makes sense. It has all of its parts. So this is a complete sentence. Let's check the right side of the comma conjunction. I know that they grow to be around 15 feet long. Again, that makes sense to me, but we need to check it and make sure it has all of its parts. Grow is my verb here, so I'm going to break my sentence here. The pronoun they replaces baby sharks, because you don't want to say baby sharks again right after you've said it at the beginning of the sentence. So they is the subject of this part of the sentence. Grow is my verb. What do they grow? To be around 15 feet long. So the complete predicate is there. So this is complete on the right side. So we have two complete sentences joined together by a comma conjunction. This is a compound sentence, guys. Look at number 2. Baby sharks swim away from their mothers at birth, or their mothers might see them as prey. This one has a fanboy, but it does not have a comma with it. I know that baby sharks swim away from their mothers at birth is complete. I know that their mothers might see them as prey is complete. There's two complete sentences that are joined together with a fanboy, but it's missing the comma. If it's missing the comma, or if it's missing the fanboy, this is called a run-on sentence. This is when those sentences are fighting, like we said before. It's complete on the left, complete on the right. We have to have a comma conjunction, or they're gonna fight and create a run-on sentence, okay? So this is not a compound sentence because it's written incorrectly. In order to fix this, we would just have to add that comma right there. Okay, number 3, great white sharks are the largest ocean predators and they can swim 40 miles per hour. Okay, same thing. We have fanboy and, so we have a conjunction. I know that great white sharks are the largest ocean predators is complete. I know that they can swim 40 miles per hour is complete. Do you hear how they sound complete? We could check them just like we checked these, which we would do in class, but I'm trying to get through this video pretty quickly. So it's complete on the left, complete on the right. It does not have the comma, so they're gonna fight. Okay, we have to have that comma conjunction, not just the conjunction and not just the comma, or it creates a run-on sentence. This is a run-on, incorrectly written run-on sentence. Okay, so let's look at this next box. Circle the prefix and underline the root word. Write the meaning of the word. Okay, the prefix, remember prefixes come at the beginning of a word. Suffixes come at the end of a word. Prefixes are letters that are added onto the beginning of a word that change the meaning of the word. So we've got prefix un, prefix ill, and prefix in. We've got root word necessary, root word legible, and root word correct. Necessary means needed. Legible means readable. Is your handwriting readable? If it is readable, it is legible. Okay, and then correct means right. Okay, so un means not. So this word would mean not needed or not necessary. Okay, ill means not. So it's not readable or not legible. That means your handwriting is messy. In means not, so not right or not correct. Okay. On our sentence box, I like to go through and edit it up here and then write it on the line correctly. So let's look at this. Mom needs to be capitalized because it's the first word of the sentence, and here it's being used as a name. If it said my mom or my dad or my grandma or my grandpa, if you have that word my or somebody's name before it, it's not being used as a name. So it would be a common noun. But because mom stands alone and there's not my in front of it, mom is being used as her name here, so that would be a proper noun. Okay, so it's going to be capitalized not just because it's the first word of the sentence, but also because it's a proper noun. Okay, permission is spelled incorrectly. So whenever you see a word that you're not sure how to spell or you're thinking that it might be misspelled, you need to be looking at dictionary.com and trying to find the correct spelling for that word. Okay. So mom gave me permission to go to grandma's house after school. To go to. This to is a homophone. These two twos are homophones. This one has too many O's, so it means too many, or it can mean also. So if I had too many here, mom gave me permission too many, that doesn't make sense. This is supposed to be the directional word to. Mom gave me permission to go to grandma's house after school. Okay, this is the correct homophone to use. Again, this isn't my grandma's, this is using grandma as a name, grandma's house, okay? So grandma needs to be capitalized. And whose house is it? It's grandma's house. This needs to show ownership. It needs to be a possessive noun. So I need an apostrophe here. Apostrophe S shows possession. Okay, that shows ownership. Whose house is it? It's grandma's house. And then finally, this sentence needs an end mark. We know it's a period because there's not a question starter, and this isn't a excited sentence. Okay, so this is how I would edit this sentence. If I were in class, I would probably say I would break this sentence right here. Gave is my main verb. Mom is the subject of my sentence. So mom gave me permission. Okay. Look.